Also, watching Rugrats as an adult is such a new experience.
Oh yeah,
It totally is. It totally is.
It's so funny.
I love Rugrats. I just want to say that right
too.
now. I fucking love Rugrats, but man, do I have a hard time getting through those first few episodes.
Oh yeah,
it starts off rough. Yeah.
It's
mostly I think the one episode that I remember in particular was like Tommy gets lost in a baseball stadium.
Yes.
That was one of the first episodes. I'm like, I hate this.
Yeah.
Well, because like the thing that they were trying to hammer home in like the first like season or so is that the parents are assholes.
Yeah.
And they suck. But then they fixed that in like the later seasons of the show.
Because I like that. I like the idea that the parents aren't assholes and that they suck. No, they're just parents. They're flawed.
Yeah.
And they're trying to do their best.
Yeah.
And especially Dee Dee and Stu.
And Stu.
Yes.
Stu's my favorite character.
They're they're really flawed, but they're good people.
I love the one where they're like making a cake, and Drew's like, Stu, did you get the eggs? Yeah, I want to make sure I had enough, so I bought a gross.
They've got pits in them.
That's 144 eggs. Whoops. And he just pulls the sheet off, and there's a fuck ton of eggs.
There's a fuck ton of eggs. The one line from that I remember more than any of the others is, "Yeah, I got the olives. These got pits in them." I don't know why I remember that so much. Wasn't that the it was the Thanksgiving episode?
Yeah.
And they're fucking watching all of the games, and they have like 8,000 TVs in their fucking room, and I'm like, this is great. I love this.
I also love in the first, it's actually in the first episode where I think the parents are at their worst, like when it comes to their temperament. The first episode is Tommy's first birthday. Mm-hmm. And it's very clear. It's very clear that what they were going for is that the parents were making it more about themselves looking like good parents by having this extravagant party for their 1-year-old.
Yes.
More than actually having the 1-year-old have a good birthday party.
I remember that. I remember that one as well. Yeah.
But the main thing that they wanted was a puppet show. Because it was like the hottest thing like in town for some reason was to have a puppet show at your 1-year-old's birthday party. As Grandpa Lou's like, the boy's not even gonna fucking remember a puppet show. Like, what does it matter?
Fucking Grandpa Lou. I love the fact he always brought everybody back to reality.
Yeah.
It's so good. I love him.
Stu and Dee Dee go out somewhere, and like and Grandpa Lou has to watch Tommy and Chucky, and he rented a bunch of Reptar movies from them, and then he's like, I also got Lonely Space Vixens, but that's after you go to bed.
There's a couple of things that I remember distinctly. One was, for some reason, the cookie jar was full of cookies, and Angelica wanted them, but the babies were trying to hide them. And Angelica found them, and the jar fell into this bucket of like soapy water.
Yes.
And Angelica said, "No, I'm gonna eat them. Fuck you, I'm gonna eat them."
Yeah.
And she pukes all over the place because she ate all that soap. Yep. And then another one that I remember is I remember this one. I think it was a 2-parter. It was like an event where the kids go to a drive-in theater and they're watching a Reptar movie. Mm-hmm. And they then start imagining themselves. This was, I think, the first time we ever saw the Reptar mobile after the movie.
Yes.
Yes.
And it's like they think they're in the movie.
I remember
and there's
that
like
one.
a mecha Reptar.
Yes.
And there's like all this horse shit that's going down. I'm like, I fucking love this because I'm a big Godzilla fan, even as a kid. Yeah. And I'm like, I love this, and I loved all that stuff.
I love when they see Reptar on ice.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Kids on the ice. What's a dinosaur to do? Quick! Somebody call their moms! It's like so frantic, like, help!
Have you ever played the PlayStation 1 game Rugrats Search for Reptar?
No.
Yes.
No.
The legendary thing about that game, so essentially the way the game is structured is that you have to collect puzzle pieces for your Reptar puzzle, and the way that you do that is you have to complete these like mini games, which every single one of them is based on an episode of Rugrats. But once you complete the Reptar puzzle, you go to a final level, which is you playing as Reptar, just destroying the city.
Yeah.
And it is the best part of the whole fucking game.
And then when you
get to the fucking White House, and you would think, oh god, Reptar is gonna destroy the White House. No. He puts on a top hat, gets a cane, and starts dancing.
It's amazing.
What the fuck is this? This is just as random as the random octopus sequence.
Good, dude.
It's so good.
Smashland says hello, everybody.
Hi,
Smashland, what's up, man?
Dude. Next time you're over, Adam, we're doing a full playthrough of Rugrats Search for Reptar.
I'm on board. I'm totally on board with this.
I'm not kidding. It will literally take us like an hour.
Yeah, it's not a very long game.
I'm on board with this.